everyone, we just lost another little friend, but anyway, let's just do the intro. Hey, what's going on guys, Wingspan here, and welcome back to another episode inside the Handcraft server. And today guys, is a very sad day because we lost a little friend in our series. And I also did a lot of the work of camera with help of the MadEnder, as you can see over there at the tree. So we're going to check that out in a little bit. But I can't believe as soon as I pressed the record, the creeper already blew me up and he killed one of our little parrots. So I'm really sad about that, and we're definitely going to keep this feather over here. And I can't believe that he made this amount of the mess, but hopefully we can get this sorted over here. But as I said, I kind of did a lot of the work off camera, or I should say Mad actually did a lot of the work of camera for me. And what's up with all of these mobs? Why they just keep on coming? I'm just going to kind of step back and let them be over here. So I just kill this guy over here. And yeah, Matt came and paid me a little visit, and we kind of discussed a lot about the tree over here, and he had an idea to pretty much break the flatness a little bit, and we kind of did this with the oak fences, and I really like this. He had an idea to pretty much make like a little branches going through, and I absolutely love, and looks so natural, and I absolutely love it. And also, while he was here, we pretty much worked on my sortal a little bit. He spotted a couple of the mistakes that I did, and luckily all of those were really easy to fix, so he pretty much did that for me. And also off camera, as I said in the last episode, I was going to pretty much make this double layer, and I think it looks real nice. It's pretty much the same height as the chest, with addition of that couple of the slabs over there to kind of break up the flatness. But this is pretty much 12 blocks high, and I don't really think if this is too much. It's definitely a little bit weird because I'm really not used to this high ceiling, but let me know what you guys think of that in the comments below. And over here you can see I finished the sorters, I put all of the items, and also Med told me that it would be a nice idea to pretty much have this last row of the chest over here for pretty much some of the random stuff over here that I put in the sorting system that are not supposed to go anywhere over here. So pretty much we're not going to mess any of the hoppers. Any item that's not put over here for the sorting is going to end up in this chest over here. So that's really nice. As you can see, we have a lot of the stone types, and pretty much the wood and stuff like that. Some mob drops and some stuff from the nether. So that's pretty much what I worked on off camera. And now we're going to get to the sad news. Of course, the sad news is that our little parrot died because of the creeper, and I can already see a lot more creepers over there. And Matt told me that I need to light up this area because of the tree is providing a lot of the shadow, and as you can see, the mobs are just spawning over here. And don't worry, I'm going to fix that hole a little bit later. But he was kind of telling me I need to light up the area, so I pretty much went as a little joke to pretty much light the floor on fire. And he just put a couple of the trapdoors over here, and that's definitely going to go once we start working on our little custom forest. But I'm not really sure. As you can see, the server is a little bit lagging, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do over here. But let's get to the sad news. While we were working over here at the tree, pretty much we had a little friend on top of the tree, which we are going to check out right now. And if you guys follow us on the Twitter, you can go ahead and check out there what happened, and you can see our little friend that's pretty much gone right now. So that was a little zombie over here that kind of got stuck in to the leaves, and we had a lot of the fun with him. And pretty much we posted a couple of the pictures on the Twitter, so you guys can check that out. The link for that will be in the description below. So he was a little friend that pretty much stayed with us while we were working on the tree, and this was pretty much like a center column, pretty much how I started working on the leaves and stuff. And the zombie was right over here. You can see a couple of the pictures on the screen, and he was pretty much with us for like 2 full days in real life while we were working on this, because we pretty much had a lot of the trials and errors. And huge thank you to Mad for pretty much working this design, and he pretty much did all of the work for it. But the main part, as I said, is our little friend over here, the zombie, and we post a couple of the pictures on the Twitter, as I already said, and I told Matt that we need the name for him, so he came up with a real nice name, Jungle Jones the Zombie. So pretty much he was our little friend over here. We added a couple of torches, so the light level is high enough, so he wouldn't despawn. And the next day, I pretty much work over here with the Matt again a little bit on the tree. We went to check up on him, and he was kind of stuck in this block over here. You can see the picture on the screen again, and you're going to see a lot of the pictures on the screen, so prepare for that. And I pretty much went back over here, kind of trying to push him back into the original position, because I didn't really like the way that we only see his hands. I want to see his head as well. So I pretty much break a couple of the leaves over here, tried to push him with the piston, but I was kind of scared I was going to kill him, so I pretty much wanted to push him myself. And I broke the block that I wasn't supposed to, and he pretty much got away, and I was kind of running over here, just behind the leaves over here like this. Matt digged a little hole. We tried our best to get him back into the position, but because it was a little bug, he was stuck in the hole. We weren't able to do that, and I kind of ran over here for like a good 2 minutes or something, and he switched focus to the Mad, and of course Mad didn't want to kill him, neither did I, and he ended up actually killing Mad, but luckily Mad was pretty much slept in my bed over here, so he pretty much spawned right there, and no of the items were lost. And that's pretty much how Jungle Jones the zombie ended up dead. And he was a great friend, and we had a lot of the fun with him. And you can see at the start he was a little bit shy, and he didn't really want to take a little picture with me, but after a while, and pretty much the next day, he accepted it, and he pretty much took a little selfie with me, as you can see over here, and he also posted that picture on the Twitter. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And he pretty much we kind of have to kill him. I mean, I killed him after he killed Mad, because I just didn't want to risk him killing me or killing Mad one more time. So he kind of had to go, and we didn't really have a way to put him back over here. And because Mad was such a good friend, and us three were hanging out and stuff like that, Mad was kind enough to pretty much provide me with the zombie head, and we're going to make a little grave for our little friend over here. I'm also going to name this head Jungle Jones the zombie, and I'm going to put a couple of the chests right over here to pretty much make a little grave, and we're always going to remember him. So let me just get some of the stuff, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I just added the sign over here. It says rest in peace, and I was kind of thinking of making a nice grave, but I think I'm actually going to keep this as it is, because this is the way we remember our good friend Jungle Jones the zombie, and I renamed the head over here so we can see it right there. So rest in peace Jungle Jones the zombie. He was such a nice friend, but sadly he passed away. And these are the original two rotten flesh that he dropped. So this is Jungle Jones flesh, and this might be a little gross to someone, but I just had to keep it, as well as I'm going to keep this feather to remind me of our parrot that just died in the intro. So these are some of the rotten flesh, and I'm actually going to put the chest right over here, and this is kind of going to be like a nice little offering chest for the Jungle Jones the zombie. So we're going to go ahead and put the original two rotten flesh over here, his flesh like that, and this is going to be a little offering chest. So if any Handcrafters come over here and see this, they can put a little offerings over here in form of the rotten flesh, of course, because that was the pretty much main thing that he loved and he was made out of. So this is a really sad little moment, but I think I'm going to keep this as it is over here. And we are always going to remember our friend Jungle Jones the zombie. But now we're going to move on, and of course we're never going to forget him. So the thing I want to ask you guys is, do you like these little branches that we did? Let's just hop down over here so we can kind of see better. So I think this looks real nice, and I'm really thankful to Matt for doing this, and it looks absolutely amazing in my opinion. But if you guys have any suggestions how to improve it, or just let me know if you like it or not. And also another thing I want to ask you guys is, at the pretty much time of making this video, I think I got a new intro, and that intro was made by Master Blue Spark, and I really hope I pronounced that name right. But he was the guy that made the new intro, and if everything goes to plan, you should have seen it before the video started. And of course, I'm thinking I'm going to upload it before this video. But right now, you didn't really, you probably saw it, but it's kind of weird at the time of the recording. But I really love it, and huge thank you to Master Blue Spark for doing it. It looks absolutely amazing. It's such an amazing animation, and I really love it. So huge thank you for that. Of course, the link for his channel will be in the description below, so you guys can check that out. And we got over here because I saw this friend and this little horse over here, and I just like to call everyone a friend. And I think he's not going to turn into the skeleton guys, because they kind of already did over here and killed me a couple times while I was working on the sorter. But we lost our friend Juggle Jones the zombie, and I kind of want to try rescue this guy over here. So I'm actually going to go and grab the saddle, and I'm not really sure if we can actually ride him, but I'm definitely hoping so. And we're going to go on a little rescue mission over there, just after kill this skeleton over here. And I should have a lot of the saddles over here, and I'm not really sure why all of these skeletons spawning with the enchanted bow. Let's check this one, power 1. Okay, that's a really nice little bow, but over here I should have a lot of the saddles from the fishing. And also another thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to fish a little bit more, because we can finally get the name tags again, and I'm really excited for that. But let's just quickly sleep over here, and we are going to go ahead and try to rescue our little friend. And this was supposed to work. Let's just jump one more time. It should change to the day, or we actually need to sleep. So let's just do it this way. And we're going to rescue our little friend, and as I said, I'm not sure if we can actually ride these skeleton horses, but I'm definitely excited to check it out. So let's try to find a way to get over this little hill over here, and I'm really excited for this. I never actually ride one of them, and I'm not even sure if it's possible, but we're going to check it out right now. And let's just see, can we find him? And this just reminded me that I just need to clear a lot more stuff over here, and this space over here, and all of these leaves pretty much have to go, because I'm going to need it to pretty much make all of the other farms. And let's just try to find him. Okay, he's on that side, so let's just go over here. And I kind of want to have a little bit of the blocks, and I have a little bit of the dirt on me. Of course, I can't use that green concrete powder, because it's gravity block and it's just going to fall. But let's just try to rescue this guy, and I'm sorry if it's a little bit laggy, because the internet connection for me is a little bit bad right now, but hopefully everything is going to be just fine. And let's just place a couple of the blocks over here, and I don't want to accidentally punch him and pretty much make him fall down. But let's just see, can we actually ride this guy? I'm not really sure. Okay, we can actually ride him, so let's just go like that. And he doesn't really have a lot of the hearts. And whoa, little buddy, don't go down there. I don't want you to die. And I'm actually not sure if you can put the saddle on him. I'm not sure if he actually likes me or not. Let's just try to click this over here, and can we put the saddle on him? Looks like we can't. There we go, everything should be secured right now. We have this closed off, and of course the fence gates over here, and I'm so excited because we have a new friend, and this is my first skeleton horse that I pretty much tamed, and I had no idea that we can ride them, and he looks really cool. I absolutely love him. and hopefully he's not going to despawn or escape. I'm going to do my best to pretty much assure that that's not going to happen. But this chest over here, you probably saw that I have the sorter for this box, but I'm going to keep them over here because this was kind of started storage little system for the mine, and of course I didn't put any of the diamonds or anything like that into the storage system because I think it's the best to pretty much keep them over here where they belong inside the mine. And you can see I have a lot of the gold, and that's pretty much from the mesa biome, and I have a lot of the gold just from killing the zombie pigments. As you can see over here, I have a lot of the nuggets, so I pretty much occasionally make a couple of the ingots and stuff like that. And I'm really happy that we don't need the saddle, but even if we do, that's really not a problem because we have a lot of the saddles, and I'm really happy that we got a new friend. I just can't express it enough. And I'm not really sure what we're going to do right now. Maybe let's just go ahead and pretty much put some of the stuff over here to sort. And no, I didn't really do much in this episode. We are probably going to start working on our custom forest in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. But right now I kind of want to start a couple of the shulker boxes over here, and I think I know how we're going to do that. So over here we have just a lot of the stone and stuff from mining all of this space over here. So I just grab two of the shulker boxes like that, and I actually think this is going to work real nice. And pretty much let's just go ahead, grab our axe. And also another thing that happened is that I kind of died while we were working on the tree, and MadEnder actually has my shovel. So buddy, if you're watching, please get me back my shovel because I kinda miss it. But as you can see, that just got pulled by the hopper, I think, and it's going to end up pretty much over here at this random stuff chest. But I think this is going to work, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple of the shulker boxes over here. And I think in theory they should pull the blocks and pretty much sort all of them out. So just check if they're pulling the blocks. Okay, let's see. Okay, they're definitely pulling the cobblestone out, so I'm pretty much going to leave this shulker boxes over here to pretty much sort all of the chests, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I just went to watch the video back, and I just got back into the Minecraft, and this is what I see. I have no idea what killed me, and it looks like it was the spider, so I just run over here, and hopefully my stuff didn't despawn, but it was probably like 2 or 3 minutes, and I don't really think it should despawn. So I just grab all of our stuff over here, and as you can see, it's a little bit lucky because all of the items are on the ground, but I have no idea how the spider got over here and killed me. But luckily everything is safe, and let's just get ourselves pretty much geared up over here, and let's try to find that spider because I have no idea where he actually went. And let's see, where you little buddy, come on. You can't just kill me and then disappear. That's really not how it works. And looks like he actually disappeared, or he climbed somewhere over here. Looks like he just killed me and went his way. He doesn't really care about it. He just goes, kill a random bird and just disappear. But let's just see how is this doing over here. Looks like it's sorting a lot of the stuff, and we should see a lot of the stone and stuff getting sorted over here. As you can see, it's still flowing. Let's check the cobblestone out. As you can see, it's pretty much 2 stacks down over here. How about on the side? You can see it's going like that. And why is there a piece of the gravel? That's not really supposed to happen. And another piece of the granite over here. And I know what happened. That's pretty much because I had to move all of these blocks one block over here because of this random stuff, and there is probably a little bit of the granite and stuff left inside this. So you can see this is a little piece of the diorite, and over here should be diorite cleaned, and of course a little piece of the grass because that's pretty much what I was kind of sorting over here. But then I decided once I pretty much had to move this that I'm going to keep the grass a bit the dirt over here, and I pretty much just put that over here, and it looks like the dirt is sorting out really nicely, and all of the stuff are being pulled over here and getting sorted. and I'm really happy about that. So I'm going to let this pretty much sort out, and I'm going to sort all of the other boxes, and then we're going to see what can we do from there. Alright guys, another two boxes are sorting, but I think that's pretty much going to be all there is for this episode. So we pretty much paid a little respect to our buddy Jungle Jones the Zombie, and in process we got a new friend, that Skeleton Horse. So if you have any idea for the name, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'm going to spend some time fishing, trying to get some of the name tags so we can name him in the next episode. But that's pretty much all there is for this episode. I know it's a little bit shorter, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. It really does help a lot. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.